Captain Ganesh Karthik is the Karnataka BJP spokesperson with us now. Ashpreet Khatiyal is Congress spokesperson with us now as well. And Ashutosh is a senior journalist joining us. I'm just going to ask our producers to flag off the first controversy that the BJP has flagged off so that all our viewers have a context of what we are talking about. The BJP today has flagged an issue where they are saying that, look, Rahul Gandhi's face on the Karnataka flag is simply not okay. It's simply disrespectful. We've also now heard from the BJP MP who's accusing Rahul Gandhi and the Yatra of all sorts of things, including being funded and being organized by the Maoists and the Naxalites. Captain Ganesh Karthik, what do you make of what Mr. Leher Singh is saying? He's a respectable MP of the BJP in the Rajya Sabha, and he has these 10 points which seem confusing and are making these ludicrous charges without any evidence to back it up.
Good evening to you and all the co-panelists, and thanks for inviting me on this debate. Well, I haven't seen exactly what is Mr. Leher Singh's letter to Siddaramaiah and Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But I was listening to what he was trying to say and what you were trying to ask him. I don't have proofs and I don't know much about the letter, but I suddenly remembered in this same famous Bharat Jodo Yatra in Kerala, there was a person accompanying Mr. Rahul Gandhi who, in broad daylight on a highway, was seen slaughtering a cow against the constitution. And he has joined hands with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Secondly, a young lady some time ago, I don't remember her name, who had come to a function. She said, Pakistan Jindabad, Pakistan Jindabad. And that lady was, a young girl was seen being hugged by Rahul Gandhi, and she accompanied with the road march. So, few questions that he has raised. PFI, he has raised the issue because during Siddaramaiah's time, he released more than 176 PFI activists from Karnataka prison against the advice given by, the police officers of the state. So, these questions he is at liberty, at right to ask, number one. Since you asked me about what Mr.
Don't they seem like kite flying to you?
Pardon me?
Captain Ganesh Karthik, don't they seem like kite flying to you? Let me just read out some of those points. What the Honourable Member of Parliament is saying is that can Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Siddaramaiah confirm that Naxals and Maoists and their sympathizers are not part of the Bharat Jodo Yatra's Karnataka leg? Were these people involved in the planning of the Yatra?
Let them confirm if they are not involved, because two incidents which I quoted, which I have seen with my eyes, are proof. Let them say, no, they are not involved. Then let them say that. You know, I heard you asking a question about the farmer agitation. You have certain observations, but we also have certain observations. So let them come out clean on that. And the one part. Second part is, Bharat Jodo is a wonderful thing. But on a state flag, do you put your photograph? Can we do it on a national flag? Can we do it on a state flag? What is wrong in raising this observation? It is very demeaning, very small, stooping down to certain level where you denigrate the symbols of some integrity, symbols of the state. You cannot do it. The last part is, I would suggest that instead of calling it as Bharat Jodo, I think it is better they call it as Congress Jodo. Let them go to Goa, let them go to Rajasthan and try to bring a kind of a camaraderie among their own colleagues instead of calling it Bharat Jodo.
Captain Karthik, you have very deftly moved the focus away from the letter, which seems all garbled and confused, to the flag. Well done, I say. Deft move. I'm praising you for it. Well done.
Thank you very much. I haven't seen the letter. First two questions you asked me from initial thing. I had listened to...
The letter is so silly. The 10th point is, I mean, I don't even know why I'm discussing the letter. Maybe I should come to the flag and Bharat Jodo Yatra. But the letter also says, I'll get in Ashpreet to come in and Ashutosh to come in as well. The last point of the letter is, if everything is above board, will the Congress leaders ask for a probe by central agencies into the affairs of Naxals and Maoists and their sympathizers in Karnataka? Arey bhai, why should they? Who is in government? Who is in power in Karnataka right now? The Chief Minister is from which party? Mr. Leher Singh, by the looks of it, just wanted to create some headlines and controversy around the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Ashpreet, come in here.
Thank you. See, number one, there is no FIR. For that matter, there is not even a DDR for that matter. A simple application or a complaint that they could have given. And, the reason as to why they haven't been able to act is either because they are incompetent and they're incapable, since they say something has happened and despite that they haven't been able to act. This is a certificate of their incompetence, or they are lying. Either of the two. Now here it is. There is no evidence at all whatsoever. There is no witness at all whatsoever. There is no case at all whatsoever. So why is this hue and cry? It is simply because the BJP is scared of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. They are scared of the influence, that it's been begetting. And number two, the BJP has CBI, they have the IT, they have the ED, they have the police also of the local government under its own ambit, and despite that they haven't been able to do anything, and they're asking the Congress party for it. It goes on to suggest that the Bharatiya Janata Party is also confused for that matter. And another thing, when the gentleman, the Rajya Sabha MP, compared it with the farmers' agitation, I was shocked. Because he said that Naxals and all that, took over the farmers' protest. Then why did you apologize for it? Why did Mr. Modi apologize for it? Why did you take back the farm laws in the first place? This goes on to suggest that that the Bharatiya Janata Party is basically not just confused or incapable or incompetent, but rather is actually contradicting itself. And number two, this was basically his comparison with the letter. So therefore, this goes on to suggest the logic, the credibility, and also the premise. So all of that farmers' protest, farm laws, everything's happened, everything's been done and dusted with. The farmers have been compensated also, and they have taken back the farm laws, and still they are saying this. This goes on to suggest volumes about how confused the Bharatiya Janata Party is, and they will say anything and just anything without any logic, without any evidence, without anything at all. So I just pity on the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay, but how do you explain? Okay, Ashpreet, but how do you explain Mr. Rahul Gandhi's face on Karnataka's flag? That is disrespectful. The BJP is saying it's disrespectful. Do you think it's disrespectful?
I think the Bharatiya Janata Party, like before, when you were asking all these questions to the Rajya Sabha MP, he was basically deflecting and dodging. The simple answer
Mr. Leher Singh was confused.
No basis.
And Mr. Leher Singh was confused. His letter is confused, and maybe it doesn't deserve the attention we are giving it.
Yes.
That is the truth. But the fact is that Mr. Rahul Gandhi's face on Karnataka's flag is being called disrespectful.
That is again another issue that the BJP is wanting to make. Now you see the level of their issues. They had a problem with what Rahul Gandhi was wearing, the T-shirt that he was wearing. They had a problem with why Rahul Gandhi was sleeping in a container that had an air conditioner. Now these are the kind of issues they have. Why was he drinking coconut water? Why was he meeting with a pope? These are the kind of issues that the BJP has, not the economy, not the inflation, not the unemployment, not the poverty, not the law and order, but this out of everything, because the Bharatiya Janata Party is scared, is concerned of the rise of the Congress Party, of the Bharat Jodo Yatra's influence, and that's why they're basically trying to divert attention.
Okay. I will get to Ganesh Karnik in just a bit, but Ashutosh, what do you make of how the Bharat Jodo Yatra has played out till its Karnataka leg? Ashpreet is right in a way. Look at the sort of issues that the BJP has brought up concerning the Yatra. Why is Rahul Gandhi wearing a Burberry shirt? It costs 50,000 rupees. Why was he sipping coconut water? Why is his face on the flag? The Yatra is being planned and executed and financed by Naxals and Maoists, etc., etc. What does this tell you?
See, I think the Congress party should be thankful to the BJP for keeping them in the news and having a discussion about it. I think if a leader is ignored, I think he feels very isolated and very disappointed. So, somewhere down the line, the top BJP leadership should tell their party men not to unnecessarily keep Rahul Gandhi's Congress party in the news. But after having said that, the issue is that the Bharat Jodo Yatra is getting good traction. When they were in Karnataka, they were in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Everybody thought that Kerala is the basket. Obviously, they are getting, so there is no surprise element.
Ashutosh, can you give me a minute? There's a problem with your audio.